Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. Man, I'm gonna come back with another video. Hey man, say man, look, shout out to the Hodge twins, man. We about to hop straight into it, bro. Heartless teens rob store. This Clerk's had a heart attack. It's crazy. Let's get it.
Yeah, can show y'all. Got a damn good story. These that lack of decency. Oh, these are like no integrity, no morals. These are velociraptors.
What?
Velociraptors. T-Rexes. They're like scavengers. These are like I see what you're saying. Yeah, scavengers. Hulks. Yeah, check this out. So this is the gas station, right? Mm-hmm. He makes these kids pay for this. They was eating some pepperoni sticks. So he made them pay for it. And they're arguing about it, right? Uh-huh. They're arguing about the pepperoni sticks, and he's trying to make them pay for it. They came in and just started eating them, I guess. So the kids don't want to pay for the pepperoni sticks to eat? Yeah, I guess. Huh. So watch what happens. Oh. This dude has a heart attack. They run out. Look, he takes his dollar back from him. They used to pay for the pepperoni sticks. They're just looking at him. Look at this. Look, they're look at the adult. Yeah, he just like, man, something's wrong. They don't do nothing. But look at these.
Fuck the Indian guy. That's what I gotta say. Fuck the Indian guy. Yeah, I said it. Fuck the Indian guy. Yeah, let him have a heart attack. Let him lay right there. Let him die. Fuck him. Yeah, I said it. I said it. You know why I said it? Because they're gonna say the same thing about our race. So fuck them. It's fuck niggas, right? So fuck the Indian guy. If he having a heart attack and he laying on the ground, he fuming out the mouth. He foaming out the mouth. Whatever he doing out the mouth. Hey, fuck him.
Parasites. Forget what is happening. That is crazy. Yeah.
And then jumped that bitch. That boy said, I'm about to leave with something.
Look at his friend right there.
He dumb as hell.
No one called 911. Yeah, but this ain't the end of it.
He said this ain't the end of it.
Come back.
He come back?
So this dude went out there and said, hey, man, let's go back. Mm-hmm. I think he's dead. His friend is out there. I guess he's a lookout. Yeah, look. He's the lookout. This kid's what, like 14, 15, you would say?
Nigga rob for some cigarettes.
I don't care. Give him the electric chair.
Electric chair is crazy.
I wouldn't say the electric chair. I would say 50 to life. Look, then he comes back in.
50 to life is crazy.
They come back 3 times.
Damn. You're like, figure that shit out. Leaving fingerprints all over that motherfucker.
Yeah, they say
them niggas hungry, bro.
What? A lot of these kids who commit crimes, their brains are not fully functional.
They're not,
and they shouldn't be charged as adults.
They're not fully developed.
When I was 9, I knew a Democrat came up with that. Yeah, when I was 8, I knew right from wrong. Yeah,
that's because you had the proper training and you was in the proper environment. But a lot of these kids, man, they're in a survival state of mind. They're in a survival state of mind. So he's like, man, we can get a couple $100, bro. We can feed the family and we can go buy some J's. That's all they fucking thinking about as kids, man. You can't hold this. You can't hold a adult for his childhood mistakes. You can't do that shit, bro. I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad the Indian nigga is foaming out the mouth, dying from a heart attack. I love it.
Of course, I did things that was wrong.
Just like y'all love to see niggas die. Y'all love to see niggas die. Y'all say, hey, nigga love, nigga, you know, so fuck it.
Wrong, but not to this extent. Someone had a heart attack, someone needs medical assistance, and you have no concern for that guy. What I'm trying to say is, I think these kids is a bad seed. A bad what? A bad seed. No, they're parasites. Yeah, bad seed. I think they was bad from the minute they was born. Like you look at some of these serial killers. I think when you're born and you behave this way, I think genetically you're built.
Well, this is the thing. I think naturally we are all evil. That's why you have parents to teach you to do right thing.
Right.
That's why when you go to kindergarten, the first day they say keep your hands to yourself.
Right.
We're naturally evil people, but we have parents and we have loved ones and family to teach us to do the right thing.
I think that all applies to people who have a conscience. If you have a conscience, someone teaching you to do the right thing for what's wrong, you learn from that. But what I'm trying to say is some people don't have a conscience. They can't do right. They can't determine what's right and wrong and what's good and evil. This is crazy.
Yeah, they know.
These kids ain't got no conscience. I remember when we was in shop class, this dude cut his arm off in wood shop.
Yeah.
And there was black kids in the school. Let me take race out of it. There was a bunch of kids in school. No. And I felt like horrible for the dude. I didn't even know him. They was laughing.
Who, the black kids?
No, let's just take race out of it.
I want to know, were they black kids?
What do you think? Right? And these same kids in that class, all of them end up either dead or in jail.
Yeah. I remember when that happened.
You didn't have to teach me to be remorseful for someone else who experienced something bad in life. It's something you don't have to teach.
I disagree. I feel like we got to be shown remorse, like to have remorse. If you're never shown any remorse, how can you have remorse?
Yeah.
I don't think you can teach these two kids.
Yeah, I just want to see what happened in the clip. Okay, so the smart kid finally figures it out. Yo, use the fucking computer, you black dumbass.
I don't think you can teach these two kids.
Like, look at these little ends.
Like, take that bitch.
What?
Little ends, ninjas. Oh, okay. Look, got the money.
Shit.
Here's a man. I can't use no checks. Low IQ too. You got to be old enough to know there's cameras in here.
I mean, you would think. You doing that in front of everybody. You touching everything. You have no gloves on.
Yeah. Check out this woman that owns the store.
We can't believe that this happened.
It disgusts Angela Sharapova to watch this surveillance footage of the confrontation inside her store Saturday night that ended with her employee in the hospital. Auburn police say the clerk tried to charge a man for a couple of pepperoni sticks that two teens were eating near the counter. They get into an argument. Then one of the teens handed the clerk a dollar bill, causing him to get upset. You see the clerk walk around the counter to confront the teens.
He was saying that this is wrong and you have to pay for it. And at this point, he took a few steps back to go behind the counter, and that's when he collapsed.
Instead of calling for help, police say one of the teens took the dollar back from the clerk, then bolted with the other two. The teens returned a couple of times to steal cigarettes and $178 from the cash register.
Cigarettes?
Who do you think they still
These kids smoke?
No, they don't.
Yeah, probably Swisher Sweets.
They don't fucking smoke. They're being misled. See, this why. Listen. Shout out to the Hodge twins. But Hodge twins, I can tell, like, you grew up around white people, right? You didn't grow up around your black side, right? And I think you got, like, a background in, like, cops and things of that nature, right? So the remorse part is already, for black children, has already left your body, right? We can say that, right? You really think these kids smoke? Come on, man. These niggas don't give a damn about cigarettes. When they came back, they went for the cigarettes. So what does that tell you? They're being misled and misguided by the adult. Instead of the adult with them saying, hey, come on, let's leave. Fuck this nigga. Leave him for dead. Oh, we give a damn. The adult bolts off and he's like, I don't want nothing to do with that. He don't tell them right or wrong, but I guarantee you when they went back to that house and was like, hey, what should we do? Nigga said, go get me some cigarettes. I'm done with this video though, because I got plenty more videos to watch. And yeah, I'm done.